Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, both for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. We're glad you all could be with us. Also, joining us are our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could be with us as well. If you can believe, we're over halfway through the month of January. And with any new year, a lot of times we try to pick up new habits. And for most of us, among those are making health and wellness a priority, not only for ourselves, but also for our family. We're excited to welcome award-winning registered dietitian, nutritionist Lauren Manaker to our program to talk to us not only about how we can be able to do this starting with the first meal of the day, but also how we can make it something all the family can enjoy as well. Lauren, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me in partnership with Carnation Breakfast Essentials.
Well, Lauren, this is really exciting to be able to have someone here to be able to give us some tips that we can be able to use, again, for ourselves and the whole family. Where would you suggest that we start?
So let's start with breakfast, which is the most important meal of the day for everyone. And this especially holds true for kids and teens because when they skip breakfast, they are very likely to make up for the nutrients they missed out on later in the day, which is really concerning because these are the nutrients that support their growth and development. So breakfast does not have to be a whole production. My family and I love leaning on Carnation Breakfast Essentials for convenient, easy nutrition in the morning. And they recently relaunched their brand to now have a new look, an improved recipe, and more sustainable packaging. Their new recipe now contains 25% less added sugars when compared to the former drink, and have 21 essential vitamins and minerals, including the immune-supporting vitamin C and vitamin D. And some other very convenient, quick and easy breakfast options that the entire family can enjoy are some whole grain topped with nut butter and fresh fruit, or a classic yogurt parfait.
That's a great way for us to be able to start then, Lauren, thinking about the first meal of the day for ourselves and our family. But what about those in our family that may be picky eaters, Lauren? What do you have for them?
Oh, yes. So picky eaters can really cause a dilemma for families. You have on one hand kids that want to eat familiar flavors and food that essentially tastes good. That's their priority. For the parents, they want food that is highly nutritious and will fuel them for the rest of the day. So the trick is to find foods that check both boxes. They taste good and they're highly nutritious. So Carnation Breakfast Essentials, thankfully, comes in flavors that kids are already familiar with and already love, like rich milk chocolate, cookies and cream, creamy strawberry, and classic French vanilla. So picky eaters are typically very happy enjoying foods that come in these flavors, and the parents are happy because the varieties that they offer are jam-packed with nutrients that kids really need to get every single day. Nutrients like protein that helps keep them fueled and satisfied and supports their muscle growth, and calcium that helps support their bone health. So it's really a win-win. And having products like the Carnation Breakfast Essentials on hand can help some families combat those morning breakfast battles.
So we talked about breakfast, and Lauren, what else should we be doing if we're trying to look to make health and wellness a priority this year?
So we cannot forget how important physical activity is. And it can be challenging to get exercise in during the chillier months. So families can get creative and have family game night where physical activity is part of the game. So things like school musical chairs or Twister, floor is lava, anything that gets the whole family off the couch is a win. And then quality and adequate sleep is incredibly important when we're trying to support our immune health and our overall health. Kids really need to stick with a consistent bedtime. And adults, too, can benefit from a consistent bedtime. Adults can go as far as setting their alarm on their phone to indicate that it's time to turn off that TV, start winding down and get to bed so they can ensure that they have enough time to get adequate sleep so they could feel well the rest of the day.
I love that. Really good tips, really actionable things that all of us can start doing now, Lauren. Again, everyone, Lauren Manaker has been our guest, registered dietitian, sharing with you guys how you can be able to make your health and wellness a priority, beginning with the first meal of the day with Carnation Breakfast Essentials. So, Lauren, where can our audience go for more information?
So for more information on these fantastic nutritional drinks, they can go to carnationbreakfastessentials.com, and they are available at retailers nationwide.
Well, Lauren, appreciate your time today and looking forward to having you back on the program again.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, and we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.